and I was really close to my dad, and that's how my family could get up under my skin. So I used to lose my temper, and it would get so bad that I would hyperventilate. And I was like huff and puff. I would turn like real red and huff and puff. And it used to amuse them. It was amusing to them. And I used to fight them and just go and fight my cousins and my siblings. And I would get in trouble for it. And so my mom stopped me from fighting them because I would get spanked or whooping with a switch. And the switch was like a whip with thorns on it because you ripped
I know about them switches, dude.
Yeah. And because she used to get the one from the tree. And it was almost like a...
She didn't make you pick your own?
Oh no, she got sometimes, but this one she got this one,
okay.
Right? So if I got trouble, so I got a whipping too. So what I did was I started hitting the walls and put a bunch of holes and stuff in the walls. And my cousin was like, "You just like that game Rampage. You just like that game Rampage. I'm gonna call you Rampage." And so
been stuck with you ever since. Because you punching holes in the wall,
punching holes in the walls, and I'd like lose my temper because I'm the nicest guy in the world, but
yeah.
I used to. I can control it now. I used to have the worst temper in the world, and I think it was because of my family used to just torment me because they wanted
all the time.
They wanted to see me hyperventilate and just get real mad. And my mom.
Were you the youngest? Is that
I'm
why?
in the middle.
Oh,
yeah, but this was my cousin that used to do it too. I got a cousin. His name is Tyrone. And he still think I owe him something because he named me Rampage.
Oh, no way. He still hits you up like, "Hey, you owe me, man."
Yeah. He did.
Stop.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. He hit me up. Because I brought him out here to California. I felt like I did owe him. And I got him, I had him do a MMA match one time. He moved out here. He's a great guy. But he a fucking know-it-all. And so I started training MMA. This is back when I was fighting in Pride. And he said, "I could do that shit. I could do it." And he could fight because he grew up fighting on the street. He was a good fighter. And I could beat up everybody in my neighborhood. And he was older than me. And normally I could beat up grown men and stuff like that. But I couldn't beat him up.
Really?
No, he kicked my ass.
Is he older than you?
Yeah, he older than me. He's like 3 or 4 years older than me.
Oh, that's not.
Yeah, but he could fight.
Yeah.
Out of all my family, it was only me and him that could really fight really good. And so I fought him one time. He pissed me off. He's always trying to piss you off. And he kicked the shit out of me. And then I never fought him again. And as we grew up, he became like my closest cousin. My mom put me out the house when I was 14.
No way.
And he was living with a stripper. He had the hottest stripper in Memphis called Baby Cakes.
Her name was Baby Cakes?
There's her name, Baby Cakes. She was the hottest. She was the most famous stripper in Memphis, right? And we used to hang out. He used to come pick me up. We used to smoke weed and drink Golden Champagne because I didn't like the way beer tastes.
Yeah.
And we used to drink and ride around in her Cadillac all day, right? So this motherfucker dropped me off back at the house, and he didn't know my mom put me out. And he saw me walk. I walked across the street to these guys I used to work for. They had cars right outside the house. They used to let me sleep in their car. So he's like, "What the fuck you doing?" I'm like, "Man, this is why I've been sleeping." He said, "Why you sleeping out?" I said, "Oh, mama put me out."